Hello everyone, Dr. Bortolotti back, this time to talk to you about your next assignment, which is an article summary. It is going to be based on an article of a topic of your choice. It can relate to your persuasive essay, which is coming up, or it doesn't have to be connected to your persuasive essay coming up. It's completely and utterly up to you. This might be a good chance, though, for you to see what source material is out there for your persuasive essay topic, but you don't have to if you don't want to. The angle of this assignment, though, is to find an article in which you can recognize logos, pathos, and ethos. Now, as I go through this assignment, you'll see that with pathos and especially ethos, you have to make the case for that. You may have to tell the reader, me, how to think, and that's okay. You may have to tell the reader, me, how to interpret your findings with logos, pathos, and ethos. So I found an article from CNBC written by Sam Meredith stating that Dr. Fauci has come out and said it's time for young people ages 6 through 12 to be universally vaccinated. And he says in the article, he gives 3 reasons. I'm going to read you the article summary in this paragraph, and then in the second paragraph, it will be an opinion, which is going to be your opinion. So in the first paragraph, it's simply summarizing the paragraph's contents, or the article's contents, and in the second paragraph, your opportunity to state your opinion. Given the scientific data that certifies that the COVID vaccines are safe, renowned immunologist Dr. Anthony Fauci has listed 3 key reasons supporting the case for vaccinating young people 6 to 12 years of age against the coronavirus, citing short and long-term benefits to the entire population. First of all, Fauci argues that kids in that age group are super spreaders, claiming that the transmissibility of the fast-spreading Delta variant continued to fuel a surge in cases as schools reopened for the fall. Secondly, Fauci states that the U.S. hospitals are almost overrun, and he adds the fact that even though children don't get as seriously ill compared to adults, statistics still show that America loses more children from SARS-CoV-2 than we ever lose for influenza, and yet we vaccinate children against influenza. Finally, Fauci opines that scientists simply do not know the long-term effects of COVID, and for both adults and kids. As quoted by Meredith, Fauci claims, for these reasons, 1 of transmissibility, 1 of the seriousness of the disease, and 1 of uncertainty about long-range consequences, I come down strongly on, ultimately, vaccinating our children. Statistics show that COVID vaccines are safe, and that the country's youngest age group is at risk. So, logically, it is time to vaccinate the youngest children in America. Though children don't get as sick as adults from COVID, the fact remains that they still do get sick, and many of them tragically die, and that can be avoided. The ethical thing to do is to begin vaccinating kids now, especially since they are heading back to the classroom. So I'm going to begin with the opinion paragraph first. Logically, tell me, the numbers are there, the statistics are there, so logically, X is the way to go. The numbers state a logical conclusion. Whatever your topic, whatever your article is, find data and say, the data shows this logical conclusion. This down here is when you have to manipulate the language and interpret the information for the reader. Tell the reader, me, this is sad. This is tragic. This is unfortunate. This is pathos. The statistics show that it is tragic. So the statistics lead to this. And this leads to this. If it's tragic And if it can be avoided, well, the ethical thing to do is to begin vaccinating kids now. It is the logical thing to do. It is the humane thing to do. And it is the ethical thing to do. These two are the ones that you have to force onto the reader. It's okay to tell the reader how to think. Let's go back up above a little bit to take care of some business. The words here in blue are transitions. First, second, finally. Start getting used to using these types of linking words. You will need them in the persuasive essay. And these are only 3 of many, many types of transitions, right? I just did this in this paragraph to show you that even in a short paragraph, you can still use transitions to link a list of ideas. Next, the words that are in red and bolded, these are examples of citation tags, and you will be using citation tags when you write your persuasive essay. Try to vary these things. Now, I'm not talking about this type of citation. Okay, the parenthetical citation, that's what all you can do is put the source in the parentheses. It's these type of introductory words that you can and should vary. Argues, states, opines, claims. And here are some reminders over here on the right-hand side. And there are others. There are others. Okay. Any questions? I'll catch up to you in class.